How is this 48 grams of protein? It's so good. Okay, so today I'm doing a little different video. I'm gonna be cooking a fall inspired dinner. Super easy and very, very simple. I like to have very simple, high protein meals, especially on busy days. I don't wanna think too much about cooking dinner because I have so much to do in the evening time. I would rather have simple meals. So I'm gonna show you a simple fall dinner you can enjoy this holiday season. And I figured cooking this meal, I could kind of talk about the motivation I have with working a full-time job on top of creating YouTube videos, on top of running a small fitness apparel brand. So without further ado, let's get cooking. Okay, first the ingredients we're gonna be using. There's 4 ingredients, guys. This is so easy to make. I went to Trader Joe's and found this Autumn Harvest creamy pasta sauce. I figured this will be perfect with my protein pasta that you guys know I love. If you haven't tried this, and then we have our chicken sausage because we need more protein. And then I would choose spinach for this, but I ran out of spinach the other day, so I'm just gonna use peas. Okay, so I filled up the pot with some water and I put salt in it. I think that's how you're supposed to do it, right? To flavor the pasta? No? Okay. And then we're going to turn the stove on medium heat, and then we'll wait for it to get boiling, and then we'll pour the protein pasta in it. And then in our saucepan, we're gonna be cooking up our peas and the chicken sausage, but first the peas because they are frozen. So I'm going to turn the stove on, and I'm gonna use non-stick cooking spray. On the note of working a full-time job on top of everything else that I do, it really comes down to, especially in the growing phase of any business or content creator, you really have to put in the time and all the hard work to grow your business. So the 2 main things I would say that describes this phase is first, discipline, scheduling out your whole day and scheduling out the time, like time blocking, everything you need to complete in order to grow your side business or work on your content. Let me see, I don't know if it's burning. Oh, side note, we're going to add our protein pasta because the water is boiling. I know I usually use my food scale, but I know it's like 2 small handfuls is a serving size. That's how much I've been practicing. So you have to really be disciplined when it comes to your everyday schedule, completing the tasks you know you have to do. And a lot of times those tasks are so boring, but you just have to do it in order to grow. And then the second thing I've noticed is sacrificing a lot. Sacrificing sleep, sacrificing hanging out with friends, sacrificing events that go on. I know a lot of times my friends will go out, but there's a networking event I should be going to. So it's really complicated figuring out what I should do. I think just trusting your gut, just putting in the work every single day, you're going to reach a point where it's gonna pay off. Okay, so I do have a few tips if you're someone who works a full-time job and you're having a difficult time balancing your full-time job along with your side hustles. So my first tip is to declutter your home space and your office space. When I come home from work and there's a huge mess, my mind feels so cluttered and I feel like I can't film my YouTube videos, like the house is a mess. I need to clean up, and then that's just an extra task I need to do in the day. Half of the time I won't even complete any of the tasks because everything just seems so cluttered. I make sure my living space is clean so that way when I come home from work, I have a clear mind and I can complete all my tasks. Okay, this next tip has made a huge difference in my life. We obviously write down our goals. Some are big and some are small. I notice when I complete the small tasks, the tasks that you can complete within a few minutes or up to like 15, 20 minutes, those tasks you can complete, do them in the moment so that way you don't have to worry about those later on top of your big tasks. So for example, I wake up around 4, 5 a.m. and I will complete some editing stuff, make some social media reels, posts, all that stuff. And then I save the big tasks for later in the day. So when I come home from work, that will be shooting YouTube videos, because obviously I can't do that within like 15 minutes. So I push those for later on. I always want to make sure I complete all the small tasks earlier in the day so that way it's out of my mind and I can move on. Okay, it's time to drain the pasta. So I'm gonna do that and try to talk to you guys. I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, so where was I at? Oh yeah, obviously, I always get asked, how am I like working out on top of doing all of this too? I'm not gonna lie, it's hard making the gym most days. I was starting to feel guilty because I wasn't making the gym as often as I used to, but I remember watching someone on YouTube talk about growing their business. They also didn't have time to make the gym and they were into fitness. I was curious how they approached that problem because I too struggle with that. I tried to make it to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, but on the other days, I always just make sure that I'm going on a walk if I can't make the gym. The guy that I was watching said, this is just a season of growth, and that means you have to sacrifice the things that you love. I love to work out, so I knew it was kind of hard to accept, but I knew I had to decrease my workouts throughout the week in order to grow my business and create more content. It was nice hearing that from someone who also works out, because I watch a lot of small business owners, how they stay motivated and they do all this stuff, but none of them really work out. So it was nice to finally hear someone who actually does work out, and they look good now too. So obviously this is just a season, and I mastered my diet pretty well, that I was very confident in making this decision, knowing I won't lose any of my progress I've made over the past few years. So that was nice to know. We're gonna try to attempt to drain this. Oh my gosh. So I ordered this pot on Amazon and I didn't realize how big it was. I thought it was a lot smaller. So, but it's cute. I'm glad I got it. Oh, hell yeah. I'm always terrified of doing this. Yay. Okay. We got the protein pasta. We're gonna grab our pasta sauce. Don't know how much, half of a cup, 100 calories for half. That was one thing I noticed, all the like fall seasonal things at Trader Joe's, very high in calories, but I probably won't use that much. I don't know if you can see that, guys. So we have the pasta, we have the pasta sauce, and then we're going to add in the chicken sausage and the peas, and we will mix everything together. This looks so good. Yes. Okay, are you guys ready for the final product? Let's get a plate. What? Look how good that looks. Oh my gosh. Also, fun fact, this is 48 grams of protein. Oh yeah, that's good. I think there is one more tip. Hold on, plan your meals. Oh, that's a good one. I forgot what I wrote down, but plan your meals. And also, while I'm holding my notebook, plan your freaking days, guys. Plan your weeks, plan your months. Writing down your goals and writing daily to-do lists will help you so much achieve your goals. I'm telling you. That completes all my tips of how to balance a full-time job and your side hustles. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe. And if you like health and fitness content, be sure to head over to my channel because I have been posting a lot. But until next time, peace.